Hello, hello. Welcome to Craft Room Tarot. This is Jessie B. I am a longtime witch and tarot reader from Ohio. Welcome back to my 90-day tarot challenge. I am on day 2. Yesterday, I felt like was a really good beginning. And I did go into all my reasoning behind doing this. But just briefly today, know that I have been reading tarot for myself and a small group of friends for quite some time now, and I'm ready to branch out and be able to start reading for other people and posting videos. So my goal is to become more fluent in speaking and not needing quite as much reflection time. And we are going to go ahead and get started today. I am going to use the same setup I did yesterday. I probably will for a few days just to get a rhythm going. And after that, I'll probably start to switch it up. So today we are going to start with Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Archetypes cards. And in this pile are cards of the self. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle and I'll be right back. Okay, and then we are going to do 2 cards, and that will tell us who this reading is going to be resonant for today. Okay, so here we have the Sustainer. And the Pilgrim. So here we have the Sustainer. The first thing that I am noticing here is that we have numbers 24 and 20. These are more midway through our journey in these archetype cards. So this is somebody more experienced. Okay, with the Sustainer, we have a molding. So this is something that you've been building, you've been working on from the ground up. Maybe you're somebody who has started a business recently. Maybe you're somebody who has taken on a new project. This is for somebody who's working on something tangible. Although with the Pilgrim, you are also on a journey. You have a place in mind. You have your sights set on something in particular. And there's a sense of going home, a place of origin. Okay, let's go ahead and see what this is about. We're going to go ahead and start to pull some tarot today. Okay, so starting out strong, we have the Strength card. Okay, and the Strength card can be significant for Leo season. This could be something, this feels resonant for the Sustainer and for the Pilgrim. I'm kind of interested to see how those 2 archetypes are coming together on this journey. And the thing about the Strength card is we often think of strength as a brute force type of strength. And I appreciate this, that this card specifically shows the lion and the lamb. Now in the traditional tarot, we have the woman with a lion. She's holding its mouth open. And again, she does not do this with brute force. There's a firmness, but there's a trust and a consistency in this strength. That's what is important here. Okay, so this is a message of not needing to push and push and push. This is a message of firm consistency over time. Okay, let's see what's next. And the Empress. Okay, and this card, first of all, is associated with Venus, with growth, with beauty and fertility and love. and really pairs well with the Strength card and its gentle but firm direction. And these are both major arcana cards, so this is a big shift for our collective here. What else can we? Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. So this is forward momentum. It may not be the most well thought out. As you can see, he's not on his horse. He's not super fast moving, but there is forward momentum. And he's finding that he needs to let go of things as he travels. So related to the pilgrim archetype, it's giving having overpacked, thinking that you need to over prepare, when in fact you just need to go forward. Okay, and then the Two of Wands is a card of planning. So since we are not there yet and we're seeing this Knight of Pentacles is having to let go of some things that he thought he was going to need, take some time now before you get started to try and pare away overall at the sense of needing to over prepare, needing to feel like you have to have every moment of everything planned. We don't need to go that far, but we do need to have a general sense of what's coming. Okay, because once we get started, here's the Chariot. It's going to get going really quickly. And the thing about the Chariot is the horses are pulling in different directions. Okay, you as the driver are going to have to hold the reins and be paying attention to where you're going. Okay, so you might not have time while you're on the journey to be letting go of all those extra things you've brought along. I think I was a little caught up on bringing physical things because I do think it could be something else, but then thinking about it, it is a pentacle and that is earthly. I feel like it is something, it's physical, something physical. Let me do a shuffle for something physical. So here we have the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles reversed. So the Queen of Wands is while you're on your journey or while you're getting ready, you think, okay, well, I have all of these things. They could be useful. Not considering that you might have help along the way. Okay, because the Three of Pentacles in its upright position is a card of collaboration, of feedback, of working together. Okay, but reversed, we think that's not going to be in our lives. Okay, and I don't feel that for this collective at all. We are not alone. Okay, we're going to be coming together, and we won't need to do this by ourselves. Okay, let's see what else we need to know for this reading. Okay, Two of Cups. So this is, again, a coming together of energy, of being able to find someone or some people that you can put your energy together with, and it's going to benefit you both here. Okay, so again, we do have collaboration. Now, this doesn't need to be romantic, but it's somebody that you have a really strong intuitive connection with. So let's see. And then our Queen of Swords. So even though there is a lot of fiery energy and you're coming together with somebody or some people intuitively, as the pilgrim, as the sustainer, it is going to be necessary for you to continue to have clarity of thought and be able to articulate what you need in the moment and also what you do not need. You're going to need to be able to sit and look and reflect and understand what is important, what is not, what needs to come with you, what needs to be cut away. Some things will be very cut and dry. And it's not that you are not going to have these moments of, intuition and flow and beauty. I mean, we started out with the Empress. Okay, that is flow. That is beauty. That is growing. That is manifesting. But especially now, while we are in between eclipses, it's important that we are cutting away and letting go and becoming really clear on what we need next. Okay, and some of that letting go might not be easy. It might hurt, but you're only going to do it if it's necessary. It's so that you can be your best self. And so that you can be your best self. It's so that you can have everything you actually want. Okay. Finally, I want to pull two of the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown archetypes. These are the tools. So I'm going to go ahead and pick two tools. Okay, so this is almost a talisman, a reminder, something from your past, something that's important to you that you can carry almost like a good luck charm. It's going to remind you what you're capable of. Okay. And one more, the nectar. Okay, and the nectar here, we are talking about something sweet and that will sustain you. And while it could be stopping for a really great ice cream on a hot day and feeling joy and knowing that's what this is all for, this could also lead into almost a spiritual joy of really being able to come into yourself and know who you are and being able to go forward as your best self. And truly, both interpretations I enjoy and I think are important. So, however that resonates for you. Okay, and that reading feels complete here. Thank you for visiting me on day 2 of my 90-day challenge. I appreciate you being here. Again, my name is Jessie B. I'm on Instagram at Craftroom Tarot, and you can check out my Stan store. It is stan.store/Jess B with 3 E's. And there you can check out my personal readings as well as collective and individual spell work. And as always, with love.